Finally! It is late as heck. Oh my god. But I started work pretty late because I stood up late, so I had to catch up on that, and then I just wasted a lot of time today. Yes. So, I guess let's just jump right into the chat section. So today I am going to be a cat girl. Yay! I really wanted to do this prompt, especially after the doll prompt, but I'm still kind of scared because the doll prompt, we forgot to toggle the not safe for work option, and then the first response we got was kind of not safe for work. Like, kind of a lot of not safe for work. I did sit down a little bit ago and prepare some kind of an intro text so that the AI has something to work with. We are going to play AI Dungeon, which is a text-based RPG game, and sky is the limit with AI Dungeon. Anything can happen, and you can edit it as much as you want as well. So let's jump into it. Actually, before I do that, let me just quickly toss my stream at my friends as well. I got a new keyboard as well. It's the same one that I use for like work and my personal PC, so typing might be a little bit easier as well. Well, I mean, that's what I hope, right? Yes, my setup is slowly improving a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Main section. Yeah, let's move this down a tiny bit. Perfect. Okay, so yay, Catgirl, yes! Like we said earlier, I think it's a good idea. I mean, if it works out. I also went into the memory section of my scenario to put in a few little hints as to what I want to happen. So we'll see if that will actually work or if it's gonna be a fluke and it just turns everything into disaster. But fingers crossed that it does not turn into disaster and we're gonna get some good shit. Okay, so like I said, I did sit down a little bit and I made sure to prepare some text for us so that we're not just jumping into it blindly. Yes, one more second. I want to do something on the side. Copy this. Go here. And then I am going to do a little reading of what is actually happening to us. Okay, posted that. So let's get started. Let's just do this, right? This is the previous prompt that I decided to select that kind of sets the setting, and then it goes into the story. So you are a fluffy white cat in a box at the side of a street. Your tail is long and fluffy. The white of your fur is absolutely striking. You have 2 large green cat eyes and a cute pink button nose. Little does the world know, you have the ability to transform into a human girl with super cute fluffy white cat ears. However, you don't quite have control over when such transformations take place. And with that, we are leading into what's happening. You are in your cat form, confused how you ended up stuck in this dark cardboard box. Meowing, you paw at the top of the box but find it unyielding. You look around and see that there's no way out of the situation. The only thing you can do now is to try to get someone's attention by meowing loudly. I'm not gonna meow. I'm not gonna do that. I might, but not yet. A young man happens to walk down that same street as he is on his way back home from buying fresh clay for his work. He lazily strolls along, thinking about his latest project, adjusting his grip on the bag filled with materials. He squints up at the sky, lost in thought. As he passes a little box, he suddenly hears a faint noise coming from it. Pausing to listen more closely, his eyebrows rise as he discovers the source of the noise. What sounds like a tiny, mewling kitten coming from within the confines of the box. He tilts his head down to look at the cardboard box and notices it is tightly taped shut. I knew I was going to mess that one up. The young man scratches his head in befuddlement. Well, I wonder how a kitten got inside a taped-up box on the side of the road, he thinks to himself. It sounds like it's in trouble and needs help getting out. All right then, he says out loud. I'll just open the box and see what's going on. Carefully picking up the box with one hand, he uses the other to take a pocket knife out of his back pocket. He makes a small incision in the side of the box and gently slides the cardboard flaps open. Peering inside, he spots you and lets out a yelp of surprise. It looks like a young, fluffy, white Turkish Angora cat with striking green eyes. His brow furrows, and he feels an urge to look away from such a pitiful creature, but he can't. The cat is absolutely beautiful. Oh, actually, see, this is coming in. The movement of him lifting the box rattles you around, and you look up in fear as the lid above you is lifted and the sun's bright light streams in. For a brief moment, you feel blinded and weak as you shield your eyes from the sun by closing them. But then the lid is moved above you, and a cool breeze blows against your fur. With all the courage you can muster, you peek out of one eye to take in your surroundings, and your gazes meet. You both turn away from each other in surprise. He continues to hold the box in one hand and looks down at you as you sit in the box on his palm. What's a cat doing in a box? I mean, well, I thought cats like boxes, he says, breaking the silence. You look up at him with your large green eyes, and for a moment everything is quiet. It's almost like he's talking to himself. His eyes are wide and blue, giving off a warm aura. He looks gentle, or at least not scary. You take this chance to meow at him, hoping he'll take it as a friendly gesture. The young man laughs as he pets your head. It talks, he says in surprise. A cool breeze lifts his brown hair up and reveals his warm, kind eyes again. You blink slowly, unaccustomed to the light. I'm not sure what you're doing out here all by yourself, he says in a low voice. But it's a good thing I found you. You probably would have died otherwise. You take a deep breath and take in his scent. He smells like clay and soap. Or is it a cologne? I'm guessing you're hungry, he says, setting you down on the grass. You lick your lips as you look around. You're in a park in the middle of the day. There are children nearby and they're laughing and playing with each other. A few parents are sitting on a bench close by, chatting to one another over ice cream cones. You sit down on your hind legs and look up at him, expectantly. He seems to understand you're waiting for him to do something. He gets on one knee and pulls a water bottle out of his pocket, unscrewing the top and holding it out to you. Here, go ahead and have some, he offers. You eagerly lap up the contents spilling forth from the bottle as the cool water touches your tongue. You haven't had anything to drink in a very long time. Your tongue feels heavy as you lap up the last few drops. Well, I guess you're very thirsty. He chuckles. I think you're probably hungry too, am I right? You meow in response and are about to beg for more water when the man takes your paw in his hands. Come on, let's go get you something to eat. The gentleness of his touch makes your heart flutter. Let's go to the cat cafe. It's not far from here. You don't even know where he is, or where here is, but you don't really care. You follow this person anywhere. All that matters is that he was kind to you, and that you're not alone anymore. Cat cafe? What's that? Is it food? And now, we're hopping in. We're ready to play. Let's hope AI Dungeon cooperates. Yeah, we're going to a cat cafe, I guess. Are we gonna get abandoned there? I don't know. And thank you for joining. My Discord status ended up hiding my stream label. I don't know. Did I? Let me just quickly look at that. Streaming. So if I take it away, is it visible there now in Discord? Does it show that I'm streaming? 'Cause I'm not sure. Well, let me know what it does. So Matt is having some lag. It's not good. Okay, let me get a little sippy of a drink before I jump into this. Well, let's hope the lag fixes itself. And think it's mostly fine? Okay. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. It shows now. Okay, awesome. Yay! Whee! Yeah, it's almost 11. Duh. Okay. So, cat cafe. What's that? Is it food? I don't know. With a shrug. Okay, I already typed up the shrug of your shoulders. You quickly run up to his legs and gently rub your head against them. Then you follow next to him. Alright. No! Catgirl prompt has not saved the word not on or off or wherever you say it. It's not gonna be bad. At least I hope so. He looks down at you and smiles. I'm glad you're coming with me. I was really sad when I found you, but it's nice to have someone to talk to. The two of you continue on for a while, and before too long, you find yourself in front of a small coffee shop. There are a few small tables set up outside, with 2 wooden chairs at each. The tables all have little umbrellas and the color of the shop's logo. It's a cat cafe. Do we have girls with cat ears running around? I think we do. I think that's what we want. Or, well, that would be a maid cafe. I like both. I like the maid cafe. I like the maid cat cafe. That sounds like something we'd want. You look up at the people sitting around the outside area of the cafe. You notice the servers walking back and forth wearing cute dresses, and then your eyes notice they are all wearing cute cat ears. Their dresses. You quickly look up at your new friend that rescued you and tilt your head, wondering what this place could possibly be. We're in Weeaboo Land. I didn't give it a memory of it being in Japan, but well, it probably thinks so though. And with what I gave it, it probably Okay. The man smiles down at you before walking to the entrance of the cafe. And then he looks at a girl that is wearing a pair of the cat ears as well, and requests a table outside in the sun. Let's see. Let's see what happens. She smiles and says that it will only be a few minutes because they are a little busy at the moment. He looks down at you once more and gestures to the seats where you can wait. You both take a seat and look around at your new surroundings. There's a man wearing a strange mascot costume that reminds you of something you would see in a parade. He's walking around taking photos with groups of people for some reason. Oh, what is this place? You pay him no... Okay, you pay the man no mind and focus on the... You pay the costume man no mind and focus on the man that rescued you. Grateful for his previous actions. Okay, what does he do? Keep staying close to his legs. Let's see. There we go. Good, good. You watch as he places his hand on top of your head and starts to gently run his fingers through your fur. It feels really nice and you start to purr, leaning into the man's touch. The girl that greeted you comes out and smiles at the two of you. So, what will it be for you two today? The man thinks for a moment before saying, I'll have a coffee with cream and sugar. And she? His eyes meet yours with a gentle smile. She will have... Oh no, I need to go back and edit that. I have a better idea. Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. The lady will have... that sounds way cuter. A glass of milk and a piece of cheesecake. I guess you feed cheesecakes to cats now? I mean... Coming right up, the waitress responds in a chipper voice before heading off to fill your order. You lean into the man's touch and feel relieved that you met him. You're feeling pretty tired still, so you decide to close your eyes and rest for a moment. You wake to the sound of your name. No. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the dresses that I got pretty recently and never got to wear out because of quarantine. But I waited for this dress for like 2 years to pop up, so I'm glad I own it. So, okay, so if you lean in and you rest your eyes for a moment. Actually, is he sitting down? You decide to rest for a moment by jumping up on his lap and making yourself comfortable. Let's take that. Now we're comfy cat, yay! I doesn't know what to say. You look up at him. What could we do? After a few moments, you decide to turn around and look up at him again. Since you have to fast later on. Yeah, it's easy not to eat if you're just sleeping, right? A few moments later, you decide to turn around and look up at him again. Let's do that. Yeah, what time is it for you, Rain? I guess I gotta talk to him. I gotta say meow. Oh, geez, 3 a.m. Oh no, I'm sorry. I want to stream. I need to get up earlier tomorrow and then I can stream earlier. Mew, you call out, getting his attention immediately. He looks down at you and his fingers brush against your cheek as he strokes you once more. Yes, my little angel, he asks, smiling at you. You make a small purring noise as an attempt to tell him how much you like what he's doing, before looking around the outdoor area once more. You spot a group of people in mascot costumes walking around with a photo booth. He can understand cat, of course. Can't you see? No, he's a bit weird. That's in the memory. He's a little bit, he's special. You notice the man slightly... Okay, you notice the man's gaze falls on the people dressed in costumes, and he tenses up a little bit at the sight. His demeanor getting a little more quiet. His demeanor becoming a little more quiet. He kind of turns his body, making sure the people that are close are not quite able to see him. He focuses on looking down at you, his hair covering his forehead and casting a shadow on his face. No, I don't have music on purpose because I'm sick and tired of claims. It did start claiming even with the playlists that were getting annoying. You tilt your head at him and let out another meow. It was on YouTube. Twitch hasn't done it, but on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know. This is my content. I don't want it to be taken for music. You tilt your head at him and let out another meow before making eye contact. His fingers begin to stroke your cheek and his eyebrow furrows as he stares into your eyes. You lean slowly into his hand, wanting him to know that you like what he's doing. You know something? He asks in a whisper. I think the two of us are going to be good friends for a long time. You open your mouth and let out a yawn in agreement, rubbing your head against his fingers. That's so cute. Listen to game music. What game music would I listen to that's allowed? It's still gonna get claimed on YouTube once I upload my shit over there. So you open your mouth and let out a yawn in agreement, rubbing your head against his fingers. I haven't gotten into his house where he works on his art yet. I told you what my plan is. Olivia and I came up with a good idea of what dumb shit we're gonna do as a cat girl. More. Anyway, you open your mouth and let out a yawn in agreement, rubbing your head against his fingers. Your ears flick up as a scent of food meets. Okay, registers in your nose, registers in your nose. You quickly turn to see the girl return with the order. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for stuff to happen. We need to get to his apartment. You stand up on the man's lap and flick your tail in excitement. I don't know, you gotta say meow. You gotta say meow. It seems like if I say meow, he answers, so. How does the AI know this kind of stuff? Like, how does it know how to work with it? What is it trained on? Oh god. You turn back to look at your new friend. AI is kind of stumped now. I just jinxed it. It's like, what? Rain makes the wisest choices. It's really just a guy typing. He's like, oh no, what have I done? His brain is hooked up to a machine and he just reads shit all day and he's like, that's really. He alt tabs a lot and buys time for macros saying, I don't know, try again. He's doing it to me right now. Oh, he picks you up in his hands and cradles you against his chest. You lean into his hold and close your eyes, enjoying the warmth of his body. You feel a slight breeze hit your face as your eyes snap open to see the man has stood up. Ready to head inside, he cradles you in one arm while his other hand grips the coffee. He starts heading into the building using his free hand to open the door for you. I mean, he's holding me. Why would he open a door for me? I don't know. You make sure to hold on tightly to his chest, taking care to not use your claws. Yeah, tone them down. I can adjust the timers. I will do that on the side. AI doesn't know. You watch your surroundings as he walks into the cafe. Oh, come on! He walks the two of you into the maid cafe. Try that. Cloudbot. Timers. 30. 15. You're hit by the aroma of sweet tea and pastries. You sniff the air to try and get an idea of what you could have for dinner here, before realizing you're not actually hungry at all. Instead, your new human is giving his order to a young-looking girl in a maid outfit. Her hair is short, curled towards her head. Her face is heart-shaped and her eyes are small, with pronounced eye bags. She doesn't get much sleep. Wow, now he's giving my food to this girl? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Excuse me. I'm gonna be a jealous cat. You watch as he... Oh wait, no, he's ordering. Oh, thanks for the follow, Prince Charmless. I missed it. I'm stupid. I did not. I have the speakers. There we go. So she doesn't get much sleep. You watch as the pretty girl turns around after she takes the order and returns with the cheesecake and... What did he order earlier? What did he order? I can't find it. A glass of milk. You notice the girl acting very strangely. She paws at him and also keeps adding a nya to every end of her sentences. How dare she? Let's see. I'm sorry, I'll read it in a second. Alright, okay. You watch as the pretty girl turns around after she takes the order and returns with the cheesecake and a glass of milk. You notice the girl acting very strangely. She paws at him and also keeps adding a nya at every end of the sentence she speaks. She twirls in her little dress before she sets down the cheesecake on your friend's table. Then she proceeds to put out a container with what smells like strawberry flavored syrup. Master, what would you like me to write on this? Nya? She asks him with a grin. Yeah, this is some weeb stuff. I love it. Let's see what the AI does. Or if it's like stumped. I can't believe that it would be stumped at this. It would be like, I gotcha. Let's see. Oh, he's blushing. Nice. I like that. I don't mind. Just whatever you think is cute. He responds, blushing a little. You take this opportunity to hop off the shoulder and onto the table. You give your tail a quick flick to straighten it out before you walk over towards the girl with a smile on your face. You watch as your eyes follow your white fluffy tail. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's gonna be revenge. A jealous revenge of what she's doing. You approach her cutely and look up to meet her gaze. That bitch dead. That bitch is gonna die. I did not expect this to go this way. This is not what I have planned so far, but I'll take it. I like it. Would you like me to write something in particular or just anything in general? Nia, she asks, looking down at you. You smile at her as an idea comes to you. You slowly reach out your hand up to touch the collar around her neck. What? AI thinks I have hands. Wait. I'm a cat. Like, why is she asking me? You should only reach up your paw. Cutely beckoning her. I don't know. Am I Felicia? Talk to our cat all the time, bro. Oh, that Felicia. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. From what's the game called? I'm stupid. Darkstalkers? Is it? You slowly reach your paw up, cutely beckoning her. Meow, you call to her, wanting her to pick you up. You see her hesitate for a moment as if this is completely out of the ordinary. Is this okay? She asks the man, seemingly terrified of offending him in any way. I think it's cute, he responds with a huge grin on his face. The girl quickly grabs your paw and picks you up. She giggles as you wrap your arms around her neck and nuzzle into her. Do I bite her now? I kind of want to bite her. You then... Oh, do I bite her? I'm so tempted to be an asshole. Your eyes narrow as you use your claws to jump up on her shoulder. You really want to show that you do not like her interacting with your new friend. In your own little cat way. I don't know. I'm an asshole cat. A jealous asshole cat. I think it's cute. I don't know. I don't know. You rub your head against her cheek before turning and loudly spitting at the man. I think it probably wants to be like a hissing. We're gonna switch that. You can practically taste his nervousness and fear as he watches you do this to the poor girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, you can have the cute little Raiders back, he says with a nervous laugh. You take one more look at him before heading back towards the girl. Wait, what? I'm more confused than the AI. And loudly hissing at her. You can practically taste his nervousness and fear. Yeah, I think the AI is a little confused. Oopsies. I'm sorry. Here, quickly let me take her back. I'm so sorry, he says with a nervous laugh and jumps up to take you away from her. See what happens. The girl pulls back from you. I'm sorry, she says to him with a nervous giggle as she lets you go. It's fine, he says to her, snatching you up, holding you close to his chest. You try to struggle out of his grip, but it's no use. He walks out of the maid cafe with you in his arms and doesn't look back at the girl. I don't try to struggle out of his grip. The tightness. So he's just like making sure you don't escape. Let's make it like that, but it's no use. He pays in a hurry, has the waitresses pack it up. Pack up the boot and walks out of the maid cafe with you in his arms and doesn't look back. Satisfied, you lean into him satisfied with your actions. You lean into him and enjoy him carrying you. Hey, cake. Evil kitty time. Now it's time to go to his home and fuck shit up. That's the end goal. Uh-oh, he's scalding me. What the hell was that? I didn't want her interacting with you. Not in that manner. What would have happened if I'd left you with her, he asks, clearly upset with you. She would have written, I love cat ears, or some other stupid cat pun on the cheesecake, and given to me. Wait, what? I don't respond? No, don't make the girl. We can bring her back later. So, okay, so I have to edit it a little bit. What the hell was that? I didn't want her interacting with you, not in that manner. What would have happened if I had left you with her? He asks, clearly upset with you. She would have written, I love cat ears, or some other stupid cat pun on your cheesecake, and given it to me, he whispers, clearly he's upset with you. He looks down at you, unable to stay mad at your cute face, and sighs. Well, maybe she did something to upset you. Maybe it was her cat ears that made you nervous? He keeps wondering to himself as he quickly strides away from the cafe. Oh, I forgot to make this a quote. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else he does. No, this is too fast. Or do we want to have him stay in a hotel? No, no, we need him. We need to go to his place. Okay, you can practically feel the nervousness and fear radiating off him in waves, almost as if you're in direct mental contact with him. You feel guilty for upsetting him so much, and slightly cower in his arms. After a little while, he seems to arrive at his destination, an apartment door in a large complex. And yeah, I'm glad you like it so far. It's not mermaid beautifulness, but it's something. I just didn't feel like mermaiding right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to crack my hands next to the microphone. He seems to rummage through his pockets for a key before finding it and opening the door. You're nervous about going inside, but there's no way out of it. The man sets you down gently on the ground in his living room. Let's get you something a bit more comfortable. I get you some cardboard boxes to sleep into. He says to you in a gentle tone and heads off to another room. Aww. Aww. That's cute. You sit down and take in your surroundings. Now let's see if my memory commands worked or if they're not. If it, I don't know. I've never really tried memory like that. I'm only traumatized from Mermaid because it didn't, oh my god, it did work. It worked. My memory worked. Yes. The man has decorated his living room in a rather strange manner. He has framed pictures of various figures from anime, manga, and video games on a wall. Many of them you recognize. A large tapestry of Link, the protagonist from Legend of Zelda, on the far wall. A poster of Iroha from the visual novel and manga series Oremo. A figure of Dark Magician Girl from the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise in a glass case, among many others. Amazing. I did not put in all this detail. All I put in is that, oh, I can't spoil it yet, but amazing. I love it. Oh, fuck, AI is so good. Your eyes fall on a corner of work benches. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. I cannot get over it. Your eyes fall on a corner of workbenches covered in art supplies, painting equipment, and even a 3D printer. It's clear that the man is an artist of some kind. You hear footsteps and look back to see the man walking back towards you with 2 large cardboard boxes and a blanket. Here, use these to sleep in, and you can stay here for as long as you want. He smiles warmly at you. Thank you, sir. Well, I can't speak. Your pupils dilate as you take in this man's kindness. Meow. I don't know what else. You know, Rain, you're gonna see what his job is. You're gonna see what his job is. You're very close with your guess, though. If you could speak, you would say, "Thank you, sir." Is he you? No, he's not. He's not a drawing artist. Let's say that much. You... Name and Rain? No! No! I'm not. That's too... But he can talk to Rain. Rain can be his best friend. Well, I can bring that in. I know how I'm gonna do that. Watch me. Interrupted. I can't write. Interrupted by the sound of a computer notification. The man quickly turns towards... We're gonna bring in our viewers. If you want to be in the story, just tell us. No, not from an online game. He does something else with lewd drawings. He does something a little bit more crafty. So he looks down at you and pats your head with a sad expression. Work calls. The man disappears from the room and you can hear his voice from an adjacent room. Hey man, you won't believe the fluffiness of this one. You decide to follow him and watch as he sits and see him sitting down in a gamer chair. Let's see what it does with that. A gamer chair. I want it to be a PewDiePie chair. What is the PewDiePie chair called? PewDiePie chair. Clutch chairs? Is that it? But can you do this? Let's bring him in. Wait. Did I not send what I... Oh, okay. You quickly follow him into the next room. You see him sitting in a PewDiePie LED edition throttle series chair as he flips backward. Flips its back all the way down. He's wearing the matching headphones. Wearing headphones of a matching design. Let's do that. Headphones of the matching print design as he speaks into the microphone. Let's see what it does with this. Let's see what it does. I want to see if we feed it this kind of trash, what happens. So, you quickly follow him into the next room. You see him sitting in a PewDiePie LED edition throttle series chair as he flips it back all the way down. He's wearing headphones of the matching print design as he speaks into the microphone. Rain, it's insane. This cat I found is so fluffy. You want to punch the irritating man in the screen, but you remember you have more pressing matters. Rain, you're ruining my time with the human. You look around and find various objects you could transform into. No, wait, what? No, it kind of shot itself, but I like the first part of this. Rain. That was pretty cute. Unpaid to AI response guy. Violent. No. Well, it is a little violent. You want to scratch the eyes of the irritating man that is visible in the little video chat window on the screen. You decide to hop up on the lap of your new friend instead and stand on his chest, covering his side of the computer screens before him. Yeah, let's do that instead. Make him unable to work. That'll help. AI doesn't know what to say. Gotta say meow. I don't know. Whenever Rain gets involved, the AI is like, this person is horrible. You hate to see it. Not true. We gotta edit this a little bit. You can hear him laugh as he wraps his arms around you and hugs you close. First he has to show me off, okay? He flips the back of his PewDiePie chair, the PewDiePie chair back up and exclaims excitedly as he shows you off to the webcam in front of him. He's not making me leave. He's excited about me. Swear to give. It's so true. No, no, not safe for work. The next couple of hours are filled with the man showing you off to all his online friends. Many of them express an interest in meeting you and want to come over to play with you. The man nods at each of their requests, turning his chair around to face you as he rests his hands on your head and pets you gently. So now that I've shown you off to everyone, what do you want to do? Wait, so now that I've shown you off to everyone, I need to do some work. He spins back to the screen before him and seems to open the chat window with rain. Clicks around and opens some images. This is a reference for the work I do. He exclaims excitedly, nodding down at you. You can't type. Your eyes fall on the screen, and if you could blush, you would. I'm an actual cat right now, but little does anyone know this cat has some powers. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Do you see this cutie? This is what I do. He says, pressing play on the screen. I don't get that. You've never showed me this before. A voice from what you can only imagine as a webcam says in an annoyed tone. I'm working, Rain. We had a deal. And let's... no, it's not. Rain! No, it's not that. No. He grabbed... Okay, so... Not a food cat. No, stop. No, not Balmung. Stop bringing that cursed place up. I'm gonna have to change. Let's see if the AI can follow this. This is kind of like... Alright. Do you see this, cutie? This is what I do, he says, opening more windows on his screen. You see work in progress pictures of figures modeled after the lewd drawings that seem to be created by this Rain person. You never call me cutie, a voice from what you can only imagine as a webcam says in an annoyed tone. I'm working, Rain. We had a deal. Your friend replies in an annoyed tone as he gently lifts his body and swivels the monitor arm over to the side, revealing a half-finished clay figurine model of the picture in question. You stare at it, then back up at your friend. Rain annoys everyone. It does sound very much like you, though. You can't say it. You never call me cutie. That sounds like something you would say. Let's not deny it. Oh, then he looks back at you and smiles. The next step is putting the digital file on the armature and sculpting it out. You nod back. You spent the rest of the evening with your new owner, learning about what he does as he works. You learn he's been making figurines for several years now. Many of his figurines are put on store shelves. Some of them are based on fan requests or ideas, and others seem to just be based on concepts from his head. Yeah, he is making models from your porn. Exactly. That's what I put into the memory, that is his job. Not yours specifically, but it fit perfectly, so let's go with it. He is a hentai figurine artist, basically. And now I'm gonna fucking break it. I'm gonna break all of them once he's asleep. You spend the night watching your new owner as he sculpts, completely engrossed in his work. You almost feel a hint of jealousy. You want this guy to be your friend in real life? He's nice. So, jealous that he gets to work so closely with what he loves, what gives him inspiration and drive, and especially that he isn't paying all of the attention to you. 1 week passes and you find yourself comfortable in your new home. Although you don't get to see your owner as much due to his work, he always makes time to play with you or keep you company while you sleep. Do we want to skip ahead that far already though? No, I don't. You do decide to keep close company, sleeping on his lap or by his side whenever. So you decide to keep him close company, sleeping on his lap or by his side whenever he lets you. When he finally starts to wrap up his work for the night, you notice that the sun seems to be about to be rising outside. What? No. He stops to pet you one more time before turning in for the day. Alright, you've spent enough time watching me for now. Go on and find a place to sleep. I'm going to bed. You watch him as he gets up from his cool chair. Cool gamer. Or cool PewDiePie chair. And walks over into... Does he have a big house? I mean, he's... And walks over to a bed. You sit there. Contemplating your next move as your eyes follow his. I was hoping he would undress. Damn it. After a few minutes, you finally come to a decision, and you follow him over to the bed. You hop up on the bed and curl up into a little ball at his side, making sure to stay out of his way. He grins as he realizes what you're doing. If you want to stay here, cutie, then fine. Just try to keep your claws to yourself. He turns off the lights, and the two of you fall asleep together. No, we don't fall asleep. So he turns off the lights and you sit there watching him. Your cat eyes can see in the darkness and you watch his face closely. A new Twitter cover photo. Let me check that shit out. Twitter. No, I don't like that response. Why is he crying? No, what the hell? We're re-rolling that. I'm not having. I don't like guys crying. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm a vampire. That's why I'm crying. So sorry. No vampire crying right now. No. Now. Okay, so his eyes flutter closed, and he starts to breathe steadily, his chest rising and falling in a regular rhythm. You watch him, studying his face as you try to determine if he's really asleep or not. You reach your hand up and stroke his cheek with the back of your hand. Cutie. He moans softly, his eyes start to open. Just a dream, or maybe not. He says as his eyes snap fully open. Am I Catgirl now? No. I gotta break shit first. It's too fast. Do we need a transformation? Yeah, we need something. I gotta prep this text. One moment. No, she doesn't transform into a Futake. Get out. No, don't ruin this for me. Alright, now I can send this off. You watch him, studying his face as you try to determine if he's really asleep or not. The air around you shimmers, and particles of magical glitter float all around you. One moment you are the white fluffy Turkish Angora cat, and the next you are a blonde girl with white fluffy cat ears, wearing a cute light blue dress. You reach your hand up and stroke his cheek with the back of your hand. Cutie, he moans softly as he falls deeper into his slumber. You sit there on the side of his bed in your human form now and lean back in thought. Your eyes wander to the figure he was working on all night. Do I fuck the figure up? I could try to help and fuck it up by that. No. God, no. No, now he's waking up? No. Not yet. No. I'm gonna have to edit this a little bit. Does Rain have long purple hair? I mean, is it purple? Kinda, isn't it purple? I think, did they get that right? Bruh, it looks... Rain, is Rain purple? Purple haired? Midnight blue. Okay, we'll change it. You stand up and look over his half-finished work. It was based on a character from an anime? No. From his client friend. From his client Rain, he said, with midnight blue hair and scantily clad outfit. The detail was amazing, especially for a figure of this size. You reach out and touch the model with your index finger, rubbing the clay gently as you admire the craftsmanship. You look back down at your friend who's sleeping soundly in bed and smile. You look back at the figure and notice your touch has left quite an impression. Uh-oh. You whisper. She's not rubbing the nip. No! Don't say that. No, you can't say that. Rain. Maybe she did. Is it gonna try to attempt and fix it for me? Because if not, no. You panic. You panic. And quickly try to smooth out the finger imprint. However, your fumbling only makes it worse. and one of the figure's boobs falls down, falls through the table. Oh no, oh no. You keep making it worse. Oh no. You yelp. There we go. You wanted to rub nipples, now the boob's just gonna fall off completely. That's what you get. Now your figure's a broken punishment. How fucking dare I? The whole figure soon collapses into a pile on the table, but at least it's no longer an anatomical correct one anymore. You look over at your slumbering companion and quickly take... What? No! What? No, I don't want that detail. That's gross. No. And then, no, you're not taking your clothes off. I love this. This is so cute. No, he can't stir awake yet. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ugh. You stride back and forth in front of the table. Eyes unable to leave. Carnage of your actions. That is crumpled. This is why you don't like cats. Ah, she didn't do it on purpose. At least not yet. It wasn't on purpose, Rain. You sit down in a corner and try to come up with a plan. You slowly rock back and forth as your mind struggles for an answer. After a few minutes of sitting there like that, your eyes light up. I know. You reach over for the computer chair and pull it over to the table. Then hop on and start searching online for anime songs? What? No. Oh god. Oh god. Now she's gonna break the files on top of it. Keep what? The anime songs? No. No. Hop on and we can have anime songs watch. And start to fumble around with computer mouse. You saw how your new owner did it, but it seems like he made it look a lot easier than it truly is. You move the mouse, click random things on the screen. You hit the keyboard a few times, just like he did, right? Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong with what we're doing right now. Oh no! You hit some random file and hear an anime song blasting from the headphones next to you, causing you to jump and fall off the chair with a yelp. Dumb cat, she's just like, ah, what am I doing? No. You're about to get addicted to this game. Do it. It's the best. It's amazing. After a minute of flailing around on the floor and holding your wounded toes, you pick yourself up and see the damage you've done. Your entire screen is filled with anime girls in swimsuits. You're pretty sure the whole world can see this too, as the computer's volume is all the way up. Your cheeks turn bright red and your hands begin to tremble. Luckily, your roommate hasn't woken up yet from all the noise. What does she do? Does she just pull the plug on the computer now? You stare up at the... Oh, thank you so much for following. Canucks. Is that how you say it? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So your cheeks turn bright red and your hands begin to tremble. Luckily your roommate hasn't woken up yet from all the noise. You stare up from the floor at the damage you've done to the computer, and your eyes fall back to the damage you've done to the figure. He's going to kill me. Do I can't resist. I'll read it out in a second. Cats ruin everything. Alright. Let me see what it says. I can read it out. Alright. You stare up from the floor at the damage you've done to the computer. Then your eyes fall back to the damage you've done to the figure. He's going to kill me if I don't fix this. You quickly notice all the wires coming down from the various computer parts. Maybe if you pull those at least, the anime music might now, which now seems to be playing, intertwined with the noises of squeaky moaning, would stop at least. You quickly crawl under the table and look at the computer tower, then up at the screen cable management under the desk. If I just pull all of these. You spend the next few minutes yanking on the cables and are surprised when the computer actually turns off. You crawl out from under the desk and stare at the blank screen. The sounds of squeaking still plague the room, however now at least you're spared the full volume of it all. I need to get rid of this. You pick up the pile of papers and approach a shredder in the corner of an apartment. No, there's no paper. You pick up the pile of figure parts, trying to make sure to grab the oversized boobs that have rolled around on the desk and fitting all the parts between your hands. You look around the room in a panic. Where could I hide it? I need to get rid of this. You pick up the pile of figure parts, trying to make sure to grab the oversized boobs that have rolled around on the desk, and fitting all the parts between your hands. You look around the room in a panic. Where could I hide this? Why, he's an anime figure maker. He has to make big old boobs. Come on. You scan the room, looking for some place to hide this. Finally, you notice the closet. You walk over and open it up, seeing a vacuum and various other cleaning supplies. With your heart pounding in your ears, you stuff the pile inside and close the door. After taking a moment to compose yourself, you look over to see that your roommate is still asleep. Luckily for you, as you are unsure of how he would react for what you have done. You quickly walk over back to him and the bed. You lean over him, stare at his face with a sorrowful expression. I might as well take the side in. Better memorize this face. I'm sure tomorrow he's going to kick me out. Trail off with tears of worry in your eyes. Oh, I like this. This has potential too. It's different from Mermaid, but this has a lot of potential. You sigh and lean back on your chair, trying to calm yourself before drifting off to sleep for the next remaining hours. Wait, what? No, it thinks we're in school. Does she put a kiss on his forehead? She's gonna put a kiss on his forehead. There's no transformation. You sigh and lean back on the bed, trying to calm yourself. You close your eyes and sigh. Then you lean forward over his sleeping face, placing a kiss on his forehead, a tear rolling down your cheek and plopping down on his skin. I'm so sorry for what I've done. Glimmering magic surrounds you and your human form vanishes to blink back into existence as a cat. Let's see what happens. Maybe he woke up. If AI is smart, he woke up and saw, but I doubt it. Cute cat with soft white fur that falls down to your knees and a little pink paws. You jump onto the bed, sniffing around as you walk forward with your tail held high. You crawl up next to your roommate's head and look at his face. Wait, what? Okay, we're cutting that part. So you crawl up next to your roommate's head and look at his face. You sigh and look up at the ceiling, feeling worried about what is to become of you now that you are... Wait, what? No. Become of you once he wakes up and discovers your... discovers what you've done. You don't manage to catch a single wink of sleep. All you do all morning is stare at his face and worry. Oops, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Finally, at around 10 or so, he wakes up, opening his eyes. He yawns and looks over to see you lying on the pillow next to his head. You ask in a pitiful tone. You stayed with me. He smiles as he notices you and reaches out to pet your head. You close your eyes and purr as he scratches under your chin. Wait, no, what? Think to yourself that you better enjoy this caress, which is probably going to be the last once he takes note of the destruction. Can't write probably. Too stupid. Probably. Alright. Let's see what happens. I gotta move this. My pillows are kind of like disappearing into this crack behind me. Making it a little uncomfortable. Alright. Let's see. Wait, what? AI, what? You find that he's a pretty laid back guy once he gets up, humming a tune as he gets himself ready for the day. He's slow and methodical in getting ready. Not that you mind, as it delays the inevitable. You watch and worry as he emerges from his bathroom. You better not get naked, bro. The figure isn't on the desk anymore. We got rid of it. So he's drying his hair with a habit that you're sure get familiar with. I don't know what that means. So he sits down on his bed and notices the figure no longer on his desk. Oh God. You think. Oh God. And put your head down between your paws. Getting ready for the worst. What's gonna happen? I'm so scared. Well, we put it in the closet, so he's not gonna be like, oh, this was the cat. No, this is... You watch, worried, as he gets up from the bed and approaches the desk silently. I'm so scared. Please don't be mad, human. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to break it. No, it's not there. He's still looking for the figure. Alright. You watch worried as he gets up from the bed and approaches the desk silently. He looks over the desk, eyes skimming the surface. He pauses as his eyes catch the sight of the lack of the figure. He walks over slowly, bending over the disc, looking around for it. You notice the confusion written plainly on his face as his brows furrow. He opens his mouth as if to ask you what happened to it, then closes it. He slowly stands up and walks away from the disc without saying a word. No, no, no. And his eyes catch sight of the computer monitors, which are powered off. He glances down at the computer tower, no longer blinking with any lights that would indicate I don't know how to finish that. Maybe AI will do it. You finish for me, AI. You finish. No, he's not done realizing all this shit. Tilts his head in confusion, reaches out and tries to hit the power button. Nothing happens. So after another excruciating, can't write that, this is too hard, excruciating moment, he bends down and looks under the desk. A mess of cables that, okay, the mess of cables. The mess of cables that you pulled a little bit longer. I want to see what happens when he finds, like, when he gets to the point where it's like, this can't have been the cat. This is too much shit that happened. How did this get into the closet? Oh, I'm spooky. He's gonna kill me. No. pay service for audio tracks. Is it really worth it though? I have like no viewers. I don't think so. Writing zone. I'm sorry. It just I have to kind of concentrate. So he gets on his knees to get below the desk to reconnect all the cables. After what seems an eternity, he manages to boot up the computer and is greeted by the how do you canonically? How do you write canonically? Oh god, I don't even canonicity of sound? Canopy? Canonicity? Wait, what? You know when there's a lot of sound at once, isn't... Cacophony. Is that what I'm thinking? Yes. Yeah, that's... He starts at the noise and quickly turns off. He notices a clear lack of files. He notices a bunch of files missing, settings completely reset and modified. Files missing, settings completely reset, modified. Random messages of keyboard smashing sent to his friends and clients in his messengers. What the? He sits down in his chair to take it all in. Then his eyes fall on the floor. A single boob from the figure he was working on lays on the floor. He notices other body parts you managed to lose trail the way to the closet that you hid the rest of it in. So, after what seems an eternity, he manages to boot up the computer, is greeted by the cacophony of anime music and moans. He starts he starts at the noise and quickly turns it all off. Then he notices a bunch of files missing, settings completely reset and modified, random messages of keyboard smashing sent to his friends and clients in his messengers. What the? He sits down in his chair to take it all in. Then his eyes fall on the floor. A single boob from the figure he was working on lays on the floor. He notices other body parts you managed to lose, trailed away into the closet that you hid the rest of it in. That cat, he says slowly. Meow. How did you do this? Why did you do this? He gets up and walks over to you. You're shaking in fear as he bends down and scoops you up, holding you close to his face. You stare into his eyes, seeing the determination in them. No. Wait, what? Okay, I want to see where this goes. He notices something on your neck. He lets you go and walks around to the other side of you. A boob abuser. Oh no! No, what? No. What? Nah, he's not. No, he's not crying. What? So wait, he gets up and walks over to you. You're shaking in fear as he bends down and scoops you up, holding you close to his face. You stare into his eyes with fear. There's no way a cat could have done all this. No way. You. Because he always talks to me. Did he already go to the closet? No, wait. Scoops you up, holding you close to his face. Staring into his eyes with fear. But he holds you. He proceeds to hold you in his arms as he follows the trail of body parts. He slides open the closet doors and stares down at what is left of his work. I'd fucking cry. Meow, he suggests as a response. Shut up, he says, closing the door. He walks back to his chair and sits down with you in his arms, staring blankly at the computer monitors. You hear him sigh. I guess it's been a pretty weird couple of days for me, he says to himself. No. Shut up. I think I'm gonna end it here. And we're gonna continue this one. This one is good. I like this. Or I get you nervously glance up at his face. You. No, I need like 1 or 2 more inputs. It's 58. It's 12:58. We got 2 more minutes. Let's make use of that, and then we can go. You nervously glance up at his face. Meow. You try to ask, wondering what's going to happen. You just stay in here for now. I'm going to see if I can fix this mess. You feel like he's talking to you, but he continues just to look at the computer screen and talk to himself. To think she trusted me. Oh no, I don't like that. You never say mean things to your dog? What is wrong with you? You gotta yell at animals. Come on. No. It seems you're dismissed. I know how I'm gonna end it. So you attempt to jump off him to hide under the bed or in some dark place. But you notice his grip on you tighten. No, he's gonna, no. What? Butt being dragged across the floor? What? Where'd that come from? There. Okay, this is gonna be the end. You feel like he's talking to you, but he continues to just look at the computer screen and talk to himself. It seems you're dismissed, so you attempt to jump off of him to hide under the bed or in some dark place, but you notice his grip on you tightens. You try to squirm, but his hands just get tighter and tighter until you eventually stop struggling. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to throw you anywhere. I'm just going to keep you really, really close for a little while. He says while squeezing you so tight it's hard to breathe. I need your support if I'm going to make it through this. He sighs as he pets you. No, and then what? No, he's killing me. Stop. This is not what I want. All right. We're not gonna get killed. Bad. Stop, AI. It's like you deserve it. Okay. Yeah, so this was our cat prompt. I'm glad I took the time beforehand to write down a little bit and come up with a memory thing, which really worked amazing for this story. Prompt-wise, we started in a box, and we are a white Turkish Angora cat that can turn into a human. We don't really have full control over it, but it happened at least during this story part. We are found in a cardboard box by a very nice artist guy, and he takes us to a cat cafe. So it turns out he's kind of a weeb, because at the cat cafe he orders from the maids, and then he takes us home after we attack one of the maid girls, and he starts working, and it turns out he's kind of a weeb gamer, and his job is to create lewd anime figures out of clay and stuff. So I have some more stuff in the memory box that might come up later, which I hope. But so far what it brought up was amazing. Yeah, so you, the cat, you're watching him all night. He's working and shit, and once he's asleep, you turn into a human girl and you decide to look at his work more closely. And as you touch it, you buck it up royally. And then you panic. And you panic more, and you actually break his computer stuff, kind of. As we saw, we typed to his friends, we deleted files, we played a bunch of anime music by accident, and then what seems to be some porn as well. And in our panic, we broke the rest of the figure and threw it in a closet, which is kind of good because when he woke up to notice it, he's like, this is weird. This can't be the cat. And he gets back to fixing it, and you kind of, or I, the cat, I think I'm gonna get thrown out. This is it. But he doesn't let you go. He's like, I need you to get through this now, and that's how we're gonna stop it here. And this was super cute. I really liked this story. I want to continue that for sure. And yeah. Thank you so much for joining us so late. It's 1 a.m. here in LA, and I have work tomorrow. So, anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You can join me on Discord or on Twitter if you follow my Streamlabs bot links. Please send me prompt ideas if you have them. If you'd like me to see anything that you've made AI dungeon wise or art, I have a Discord where you can share it. I'm still working on it, but I think I have the permissions right now, so you can take a look at stuff that I post. Tomorrow I'm also going to be starting up my blog posts again, where I post pictures and have a story summary and like some outfit details for the more fashion based parts of what I do. Yeah, so if you'd like, you can check that out. And if you like what I do, then please join me again tomorrow when I stream maybe more cat stuff, or we go back to the mermaid, or if we have any other really good prompt ideas, then we'll jump into that instead. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful start into the week on your Tuesday tomorrow. Yeah. See you around. Bye bye.